Hey guys, how's it going? It's Beginnings here. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend so far. Today's video is going to be another Xeniel video, just because it's been kind of a little bit since I've released my last video, or my last Xeniel video, and because I've gotten quite a few requests in both the comments and in Zane's stream chat. People have been asking me to play some Xeniel, so here it is. This is basically my favorite Xeniel build. I could have gone Bracers this game, but I did choose to go the like the tanky one with the aura. I actually can't remember the name of the support item, but it doesn't really matter. We start on the same side as our jungler just because it is a Kilgroth, and he is fairly weak early, and if he does get invaded, that could spell bad news for our jungler. Just go ahead and make sure not to soak anything just because we didn't get to use our Waterstone stack, so we still want our mid laner to hit level 2 early on. I noticed that the enemy jungler didn't actually start the jungle item. I wanted to take this camp, but my shield exploded a little bit too soon, so honestly we ended up just kind of giving him a little leash. That's fine. It doesn't really matter because I'm not exactly afraid of the Enzo, and I know my jungler is going to outscale his. We tried to get a little gank off on bot side, but the Amelie did get vision on us, so it wasn't really successful. We help her clear out the lane, and we're also going to help her take this bird. So after our jungler finishes clearing this little small camp that he's doing right now, we can go ahead and rotate up with him. That is until we see that the Amelie walks up pretty far. We try to get the knock up on her, but she's just a little bit too far away, and it doesn't exactly work out. But that's fine because we see them rotating back towards mid, and we're going to go ahead and catch them off guard. We find the Jinnar, we pop his enchantment, but we do not get the kill onto him. He's a little bit too fast with the shield. We go ahead and get some nice damage off on him. The Tara rotates down, but we're focusing on the Sentinel. Tara is being actually pretty annoying. The Jinnar walks up, but all I do is separate myself from my jungler to make sure it doesn't bounce. My jungler gets the Sentinel. We jump onto the Tara. Our shield gets popped. It doesn't explode, but it's fine. Our jungler has red buff. We will be chasing down this Jinnar. We know he doesn't have his enchantment, and he will die. Nice little double kill. We find the Enzo. Look for the knockup. We save our Ignis with the heal, and we find the kill onto the Enzo. The Slims is forced to flicker away. The Hayate flickers after him, but he does not manage to secure the kill. The Tara shows up, and Hayate is still going pretty ham. Me and the jungler are just taking the dragon though. I mean, we definitely could have helped there, but they are way deep, and it's going to end up in them dying because they're just overstaying way too much. I thought about taking that small camp, but we're just going to leave it because Enzo's around. We are going to take that minion because it gets us level 4, and with level 4, we can do tons of really fun things, like ulting people to save them. We find the Enzo in his jungle once again, kind of just tracking him. We are playing very aggressive into it, but that's honestly just because I think they have like a Tara support or something, so I know that I can play really aggressive and really deep in the jungle. You see they're even trying to go for the small camp, but just jumping out when the Amelie shows up. We basically know where every threat on their team is right now. We don't really have to worry about too much. We're just waiting for our jungler to finish his clear once again, and we see he's rotating up. We find the knockup and the slow on the Tara. The Ignis gets a nice combo. The Kilgroth shows up, dashes in, and gets the kill onto the Tara. Jinnar is knocked pretty low, but we do not get too much onto him. We still have our ultimate, so we are always watching the map, paying attention to our teammates' health bars, and looking for a nice play. We know that the Enzo is going to be on his red buff next, so that's why I'm walking up into this area. The Ignis wants to go deep, but I noticed that my Kilgroth is actually like AFK or something, so I don't really want to follow him up because whatever we do is going to be at kind of a disadvantage. Still kind of zoning the Jinnar away from mid. Again, I know that the Tara isn't really going to be able to kill me. I'm really tanky right now, and I know that Enzo just used his hook, so we're all fine. My Kilgroth still is having some issues. I don't know. We are doing tons of damage to this Jinnar. We even managed to pop his enchantment once again. Enzo charges up his hook, but he doesn't let it off on us. We make our way up towards the top side with the Ignis. We're looking for the knockup onto the Tara, but the second stun from the Ignis stun doesn't actually go off. I don't know why. We're diving this Tara. She's really low. It doesn't end up working out. Our Kilgroth is back alive. He's taking his jungle. I ping the enemy's blue buff just because I see the Enzo or rather, I know his blue buff is going to be up, and now we see the Enzo top side, so it's definitely an invade we can go for. The Varus is doing it, and we're going to make our way down towards the Varus just because we do have our ultimate up. So if Enzo does cause any problems in the top lane, we can go ahead and collapse with our ultimate. We're going to help this Varus take this out a little bit faster. It's cutting it pretty close. The Amelie's coming in, but I do manage to secure the blue buff. I am ready. I have my ult up. I'm knocking up the Jinnar. I ult the Kilgroth immediately because he is definitely going to be the one that needs the damage reduction. Varus is fine against the Jinnar. We find the knockup onto the Slims. We also slow him down with our shield. And another kill, or another few kills in our pocket. The Slims actually managed to live with 1 HP. We did pop his death sickle though, so that is fine. With 3 dead now and 2 back in the base, we can definitely push down this tower. I'm just tanking up a little bit for that cannon minion, but it wasn't really necessary. We get the tower regardless. Now we're going to go ahead and make our way into the topside jungle and take that out as well. I'm just camping between the red and my team to make sure no funny business goes on. Wasn't really looking for a fight. I guess Kilgroth was. I could have camped there longer actually and maybe looked for something. My bad. Varus is absolutely dunking on this Enzo right now, and I see her. Just making sure she does not need an ult though. It's really good actually. You can use your ult to like kind of pan around the map. You like in League of Legends, pros use like their F keys to like F1 is the first person on their team, F2, F3, F4, etc. You can kind of do the same thing with Xeniel. It's really strong. We find the Jinnar in the jungle just camping. Our Varus is going to go ahead and secure the kill onto him. She's going deep though. She gets her passive onto the Slims and finishes him off. The Enzo lands the hook. I have my ultimate on her though. She is way too tanky. We're looking for the knockup. It doesn't land, but the Enzo still dies. A solid 3 for 0 in their jungle. We are 0-0-9, 9 out of 13 kill participation. Not bad at all. We have the junglers timers basically down pat at this point. My team looks like they want to chase the Tara, but I'm really just worried about pushing out my waves right now. I don't really want kills. I want to win. So we rotate down after pushing out mid, but we're not going to be able to catch her. We're just not fast enough. We starred our shield, I guess is a good way to say that, but we're not close enough yet. We pop our heal for this speed up and we get the kill onto the Tara with the Varus passive helping us out just a little bit. We have our wave in her tower. Varus pulls the Amelie into my knockup and we secure the kill onto her. Once again, tanking for the cannon minion just to make sure we can get it. We also have a wave down mid, so we're gonna go ahead and help out with that as well. Kilgroth can walk up. He is completely safe to do so. We will take out this tower. I'm watching, making sure he's not going in. I see he dashes in. I wasn't sure if he was gonna go deep under the high ground. I may have ulted a little bit too soon, but better safe than sorry, boys and girls. We make our way back into the jungler's red side and take his red once again. I think that's either the second or third pair of buffs that the Enzo has lost. He's feeling really rough this game. It really sucks for him. We find some nice damage onto the Amelie. The Varus is going in ham. I get hit by a spear, so I can't really help her. So yeah, we kind of need to be careful. Our Kilgroth is back in the jungle. I get a nice little 2-man knockup, but the Ignis stun isn't there, so we can't really capitalize too much off of it. I'm really low, so I'm gonna head back, but my team doesn't need to because I do still have ultimate. I see that the entire enemy team is in their base though, so I do ping the Dark Slayer. I'm just kind of waiting for my Kilgroth to finish the clear that he's doing. I know he's gonna do the Sentinel before we do the Dark, so just go ahead and pop my shield. In case you guys didn't know, you can block up to 2 auto attacks from the Dark Slayer and then you can pop your shield. Something to keep in mind as a tank that is tanking things. You know, you always want to know how to tank efficiently as a tank. I think that's a pretty smart thing. Anyways, our team is really fed. Kilgroth is going in 1v3. We get the double knockup and we immediately ult him just because as soon as we target him, he gets the damage reduction. We don't really need to do much else. The 3 of them are really low. We get hit by a spear under the tower. We're going to go ahead and dash out. The Varus ults in. The Jinnar really wants to kill me, flickers over the wall, but he doesn't do enough damage. We just pop our shield and we are fine. The Enzo tosses the Varus over the wall. We jump over, but the Enzo jumps at the same time. We get the kill into the Amelie. We pop our heals to save the Varus, and our team will be taking out this Enzo in just a second. There we go. We actually managed to secure the kill ourselves, and we can push down mid here for the victory. My team goes ahead and summons the Drake, and we are just going to push into this base. Tara's the only one left alive, and she cannot defend this. I am so tanky, and we can just slow her infinitely. The Hayate is melting her as well as the Kilgroth, and that will be the game there, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this game as much as I did playing it and commentating it. Please be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you do enjoy this type of content, guys, and I will be seeing you next time. See ya!